One of the first things that can often be really important with establishing your wardrobe is finding your own aesthetic. Yes. And today I wanted to share just one little thing about something that I discovered that I find awkward in my wardrobe and what I choose to do instead. And sometimes that's what it takes to get started with figuring out what it is you like and what you don't like. So my example today has to do with a sweatshirt and this top that I pulled out from my wardrobe. It's a button front shirt. And one of the things that I do not like doing is putting a collared shirt underneath a circle neck shirt or sweatshirt or sweater. I find it to be very almost irritating to have that collar sticking out from underneath, and then you have the sleeve that's coming out from underneath the top layer. And I don't know why, but it just, I'm never comfortable when I'm in a situation like that. And I did try doing that once with this sweatshirt and this shirt underneath. I did it one time, didn't like it, but I like them together. So I had to figure out, well, what other way can I do this that's more comfortable? Well, I decided to switch it around and put the long sleeved with the button front on top. So much more comfortable. And yes, I can pull out the sleeve from the sweatshirt underneath, and that looks totally fine. There we go. So much better. It's so much freer, and I'm not having to button the front. I can just wear it almost like in a cardigan style. Yes, and that really works well for me. So that is my tip for you today. Now, if you want to see how I add from the ground up, whether we keep it simple or not, you can continue watching the video because I will show you the rest of how I'm going to build this look. So the next piece that I will add, and this is totally not necessary, but because I like the swing of wearing a wrap, it's something that I might want to do. Yes. Now I realize that the collar is part of that situation again, and it would be, you know, over the outer layer, or it may not be. I might just leave it so that the outer layer circumvents the collar. But I don't really see that as a problem. Now, of course, now we have a very interesting juxtaposition between a plaid and a stripe. Yes, very interesting combination with a pair of denim jeans, and there's also a ribbed sleeveless tank underneath for warmth as well as for color. Yes, and I'm wearing a pair of denim jeans with a pair of white nylon socks and black knee-high boots. So this is just adding another layer. Now you may not like the mix of the plaid with the stripe, but I'm totally good with that. Yes, and it's great for layering for when it's really chilly out, and we happen to be in a deep freeze right now, so so the more layers the better, and I can always take it off if I get too warm. Yes, because I have a layer underneath this, and then the sweatshirt is pretty warm, so it really works well. So the outer layer may not be necessary, but it's an option. It's always nice to have options with your looks, isn't it? Okay, now the next thing I'm gonna add is some jewelry. Now, the last time I wore these two garments together, I chose a denim colored beaded necklace that came all the way down to here, and I have been finding myself less and less drawn to longer chained necklaces. I prefer them to be higher up on the chest or like a choker necklace. So I chose a choker to wear, which I'll show you right now. Now, when I wear something with white, there's always the option of silver as an accessory. So today I chose a clear chain necklace with some silver chain on top. Yes, I think that looks pretty cool. I do. Now I could always add more if I want to, but that works for me for now. And then I also chose silver earring. And I chose the big one. I have hoops as well, but today for some reason I just decided to wear the ones that are a little bit, these are more like a dynamic type of, because they have like a fold in them and stuff. I think that's really fun. So that kind of adds a little, almost a little bit glamour maybe to it. I'm not sure if I would use that word, but I think it's kind of fun, right? Kind of up level it a little bit so it's not as casual, because otherwise it would feel extremely casual. So I've got that going on. And then I have a few bracelets that I chose. I've got a very interesting marbly type of beaded bracelet in blue, solid blue, skinny beaded bracelet. Then I have a multicolor, which adds a little more color to the outfit. And then I have a little mix of blues and turquoise that really work well. And there we go. So this is our completed look. Oh, and we need to add a scarf. You know me, I always have to add my scarf. Or maybe you don't. Maybe you're new around here. Welcome. For those of you who are looking for inspiration for your next wardrobe choice, you are truly welcome in my space. Fashion Styling with Dawn is my playlist if you're interested in checking out my YouTube channel and viewing more videos. And you can also visit my website at dawnherring.net, where the Fun with Fashion tab is waiting for you. That's where I have all of my fashion styling videos available on my website. Now that looks pretty cool, doesn't it? Look at the tie-dye effect on the stripe and plaid. Boy, that really wakes it up, doesn't it? Oh my goodness. For those of you who prefer the simpler look, that's why I'm showing you from the ground up. So you can choose whether or not you want to keep it simple or not. For me, I love all kinds of things together, and I just find it fun to create these juxtapositions of plaids and stripes and tie-dye. Oh my goodness, it's all together. And I'm having fun with my fashion. Are you having fun with yours? Well, that is why I'm here, to help you find your own aesthetic and see where it takes you, right? Well, thank you so much for watching. Remember, I'm fashion obsessed, and I'm gonna continue to bring these fun videos to your video screen. And I really appreciate the fact that you are choosing to click on my video and see what I have to say about my fashion choices. And my hope is that this will inspire you to perhaps come to recognize what it is you love in your wardrobe and make it a priority in your wardrobe space. Yes. So you have yourself a delightful day, and remember to have fun with your fashion.